If you remember that one of the rules in order for a radical expression to be simplified means that there cannot be a radical symbol in the denominator. So what we need to do is to get rid of the radical symbols in the denominator through a process called rationalizing the denominator. If we look at this first example here, 7 divided by the square root of 6, our goal is to get rid of the radical symbol over that 6. In math class, we can take any number and multiply it by 1 to get the same thing. But 1, in this case, is going to look like the square root of 6 over the square root of 6, because any number divided by itself is 1. The reason we chose this is if you look at the denominator, in order to get rid of the square root of 6 as a radical, we multiply it by itself, because we know that the square root of 6 times the square root of 6 is the square root of 36, which is a perfect square whose answer is 6. In the numerator, we have 7 times the square root of 6 now. There's no perfect square factors in the square root of 6, and there's no simplifying that we can do. You take a look at the fraction 7 over 6, nothing can be simplified, so this would be our final answer. 7 times the square root of 6 divided by 6. Be careful not to simplify those 6's. The top one is in the radical symbol. We're going to do the same with this second example. We're going to multiply this fraction by the square root of 5a over the square root of 5a, which is 1. Our denominator is now 5a. The numerator, we multiply all those things together and we get 15a. There are no perfect square factors in 15a, so this would be our answer, the square root of 15a divided by 5a.